rejection doesn't just have to mean not getting a role. It can be you rejecting yourself from a role.
You are listening to Unstoppable Actors, the essential podcast for ambitious, unknown actors with me, Louise, the artistic director of Standby Method Acting Studio. And for the last 13 years, I've been taking unknown actors with blank CVs all the way to Netflix dramas, Amazon Prime films, TV soaps and stage plays around the world. And every week I'll be talking with you and sharing how you can become a paid working unstoppable actor, because you 1000% can. An acting career is doable. Are you ready to dive into the episode?
I am going to be talking to you today about the ways in which you are sabotaging your success as an actor. And I'm going to be sharing with you what you can do instead. It's really important that you become aware of this when you are the person sabotaging your own success. And this is not to make you feel bad about it, because we all do it. Nobody starts an acting career going, right, well, I'm going to make myself feel really crap and I'm going to pull myself down and pull myself apart and pick myself to pieces. And yeah, because, that's a really good thing to do. And then I'm not going to continue with my acting career. Like, nobody starts an acting career thinking in that way. But when rejections do start piling up, and maybe it feels like things are not really going our way, or our career stalled, or there's just some things that are blocking us, we can start to pick at ourselves and think we're the problem. But before I go into this, because I want to dive into it, well, there's 3 particular ways actually in which I've seen actors sabotaging their own success. And it does branch out of rejection. So that's what I'm going to be diving into. But before I do that, I want to let you know about the Method Actors Handbook. Have you got your copy? And if not, why not? It's free of charge. Now, if you're in a position where you know that your acting needs some improvements, you know that your character work needs some improvements, and you know you've got more to give as an actor, then you definitely need to be downloading this, because there are lots and lots of character development exercises, practical ones for you to try out and test out. All you need to do is find any script off of Google, download it, and put these tools to use, these method acting exercises to use with a script. Or you could pick up a monologue book and you could start working through a monologue. So the Method Actors Handbook is free of charge. It's got tons of character development exercises in it, and it's also got some business of acting exercises in it to help you start marketing yourself more effectively. What will happen is when you start using these exercises, you will feel much more confident. You'll feel more confident in how you promote yourself. You'll feel more confident in your character work. You'll feel more connected to the character, more connected to the scene. You will just feel all round better about yourself, and you'll know what to do to connect to characters and how to promote yourself, because the exercises are laid out for you step by step. So go and get the Method Actors Handbook when you've finished listening to this episode. I'll remind you again at the end, but the link is directly underneath the podcast itself. So go and grab it. Don't cost you anything, and yet you'll gain everything. Right then, let's dive into this. Rejection doesn't just have to mean not getting a role. It can be you rejecting yourself from a role before you've even been given the role. So these 3 ways that I see actors sabotaging their success are: number 1, seeing a role that is perfect for them, and then they watch as it goes to another actor, and they start to reject the idea that they're a good enough actor. So rejection doesn't have to just be you not getting a role. It can be you rejecting yourself as an actor as well. The second way I see it is that actors will see a casting and then they will start to talk themselves out of the role before they've even applied for it. Again, they're rejecting the idea that they can even play this role. And then the third way I see them sabotaging their own success is they will see other actors they know getting role after role after role after role, whilst they're not getting any, and they'll start to wonder what the hell is going on. All of these 3 points that I've just raised lead to you rejecting yourself as an actor before you have even been rejected by anybody for a role. And what's really underneath this is 2 thought processes, really. The first one is, what's wrong with me? And the second one is, am I not good enough? And sometimes that question, am I not good enough, can turn around to, I am not good enough, and it can become a statement. Now, when you're doing those three things and you are rejecting yourself for roles and you are playing around with these thoughts of what's wrong with me, am I not good enough, I'm not good enough, you are taking yourself down a very slippery slope, my friend, because these thoughts will then become emotionalized. The more you repeat them in your head, the more you attach an emotion to them. You get emotionally involved with them. And then what happens is you'll start to get stuck in a spiral, because then you'll see a role that's perfect for you, you'll see it go to another actor, and then that is just evidence that, oh, there's something wrong with me, I'm not good enough. And you get stuck in this loop. And that can be for any of those three things that I mentioned, not just seeing the perfect role for you go to someone else, but also talking yourself out of a casting before you've even applied for it, and, seeing actors getting roles after roles after roles after roles, and you then start going, oh, well, it's true that I'm not good enough, it's true that there is something wrong with me. And because you've emotionalized it, it then becomes very, very, very challenging to see a way out of this, because they become true to you. So there's something, I don't want to really get into the neuroscience of all of this, but you've got something called the reticular activation system, which is, to my understanding, from what I can remember, I've read about this many, many times and now it's just gone out of my head, but it links your conscious to your unconscious beliefs. So if you keep repeating something enough on a conscious level, eventually it gets accepted by your unconscious mind, and the unconscious mind drives behaviour. So whatever unconscious thoughts you've got going on underneath the surface are the ones that are driving the behaviour. And in this sense, when you've told yourself enough times there's something wrong with you and you're not good enough, the behaviour it will lead to is procrastination around your acting career. You have to stop doing this, because unstoppable actors do not think in that way. They do not think, what's wrong with me? Am I not good enough? They accept that rejection is part and parcel of an acting career. They know they're going to get rejected countless times, but they do not give meaning to that about themselves. They actually instead go, well, I'm not saying they never ever think, what's wrong with me? Am I not good enough? They will have thought that, because we all have these kind of thoughts. But there comes a point where they recognise that these thoughts are not serving them, and they go, right, that is enough. Enough is enough. If others can do it, if others can get acting work, so can I. And then they start to figure out what the hell they actually need to do to be that person who's getting cast. And so they work on three things, which I'm going to share with you in a moment. Now, if you've been listening to this podcast for any amount of time, the things that I'm going to share with you will not be new to you, because I've covered this before. If you are new to the podcast, this will be a new concept to you. But what they start to do is they start to see acting as a game. And it is a game. And they start to understand and recognise that there's pieces of this game. It's almost like a puzzle. They've got to get these puzzle pieces. They've got to figure out what puzzle pieces they need and in which order the puzzle pieces fit and connect. And three of these things are mindset, their skills, and the action they take. So with their mindset, they keep training it over and over and over again to believe and accept that they are good enough. And they will keep telling themselves this over and over again, because repetition is the mother of success. The same way, if you keep repeating to yourself, oh my God, what's wrong with me? Am I not good enough? Repetition is the mother of success. Likewise, if you keep repeating, I am good enough. I am good enough. I just need to figure this out. Keep repeating that. Repetition is the mother of success. So you can either become successful at self-deprecating and self-sabotaging and not becoming a successful actor. You can become successful at that. Or you can become successful with, I am good enough. I am worthy of a place in the industry and I'm going to figure this shit out. You decide. You decide which one of those you want to be successful in. I can't decide for you. You've got to decide. You have to choose. The second thing that they work on is their skills. They develop their skills so that they know that they have pulled everything out of the bag with every single character they play and every single scene they're involved in. They've left no stone unturned, because repetition is the mother of success. So if you keep developing your skills and getting better and better and better and better by a process of repetition of the same exercises, repetition is the mother of success. You will become very, very, very good. Likewise, if you make the choice to neglect your skills and not develop them and not get feedback and keep doing the things that are getting you disconnected from the character and in a pickle and frustrated and criticizing yourself, and you keep repeating these things over and over and over again, repetition is the mother of success. You decide, do you want to be a skilled actor or an unskilled actor? Which one do you want to be? I can't make that choice for you. Nobody else can make that choice for you. Only you can do that. And then the third point is action. They do not stop taking action until they have achieved what they have set out to achieve, whatever that may be. Success is different for us all, and that is absolutely okay. My success, my version of success is different to your version of success, and that is fine because there's no right or wrong with success. So if they keep taking action and they don't stop until they've achieved what they've set out to achieve, again, that is repeating steps, isn't it? Repetition is the mother of success. But those actors who get sucked into and self-sabotage with what's wrong with me, am I not good enough, I'm not good enough, the action they take is to keep repeating those bloody thoughts and to procrastinate. Now, if you keep procrastinating, you will get very good at procrastinating because repetition is the mother of success. I'm just going to keep saying this over and over because repetition is the mother of success, right? I just keep repeating it because that's how important it is. Now, at the foundation of all of this is your mindset. That is the one thing you have got to work on. That is the one thing. I mean, you've got to work on them all. You've got to obviously keep developing your skills. You've got to keep taking action and promoting yourself. Of course you have. But underneath it all has to be this healthy mindset. Your mind is either your best friend or your worst enemy. And you have to decide which one you want it to be. So make a decision right here and right now as you are listening to this. Do you want your mind to be your worst enemy, where it keeps telling you, I'm not good enough, what's wrong with me? Or do you want it to be your best friend? Do you want to feed your mind rubbish? The rubbish of, I'm not good enough. Is there something wrong with me? Why am I not getting roles? Do you want to keep feeding it that rubbish? Or do you want to feed it nourishment? And the nourishment is, I am more than capable of figuring this out. Yes, I've been getting rejections. Yes, other people land in roles. Yes, there are roles out there that I sometimes doubt whether I'd be able to play them, but I am more than capable of figuring this out. So what do you want to do? Make a decision right here and right now. Do you want to feed your mind rubbish or do you want to feed it nourishment? Because only you can decide what type of actor you want to be. Do you want to be an unstoppable actor who actually makes their acting goals a reality? Or do you want to be a self-sabotaging actor? You get to decide whether you are an actor in imagination only, and that means you fantasize about being an actor, you dream about it, but it never happens in the real world. Or do you want to be an actor who actually gets work? You decide. Okay, so I'm just going to remind you that there is a free copy of the Method Actors Handbook available for you. It's waiting for you underneath this episode. Just click the link, tell me which email to send it to, which is the best one, and I will send it to you straight away as soon as you have entered your email. All you will then need to do is find yourself either a monologue or a scene to look through and start applying the practical method acting exercises that are in the Method Actors Handbook for you to the scene, to the monologue, and you will be feeding that nourishment not only into your mind but into your craft. And that is the first step in you becoming an unstoppable actor. And as I've said, you don't need to pay anything for it. I'm gifting it to you. So go and grab that. Hope you've enjoyed the episode and I'll see you in the next one. I've absolutely loved hanging out with you and I really hope you found this episode inspiring. If you have, please do rate the podcast and hit follow so you never miss an episode and I can help more actors like you. And come and join one of the most supportive, uplifting acting communities on socials, the Unstoppable Actors Facebook group, where you'll get your weekly injection of inspiration, networking and receive your free Method Actors Handbook so you can become an unstoppable actor.